welcome to the show. I'm your host, Nick Ortiz, and with me, as always, my co-host, Devin Hanley.
Devin Hanley, dill. Hey, what's up, America?
Okay, and our international traveler, the jet setter himself, the potatoes in this potato-rito, Mr. Jordan Cravins Krenek.
Back in America.
Let's get it. What's goody?
Hey.
Feels good to be back.
Man, it feels so good to.
It's so nice to have you back.
Feel good to have the triangle, back here.
Yeah.
We tried this Taco Cabana nonsense, but this is boys. This is the Bell Boys, y'all. Come on.
Yeah, we Bell Boys. We ain't no Cabana Boys.
Yeah.
CGB in this bitch.
But no, thank you so much for being back. I know you and Devin had a big falling out, and
and yeah, we put that shit behind us. It's been a long 3 weeks, but we're back in each other's presence and pretending to like each other. It's awesome.
But thank you guys so much for listening and coming back to the show with us. Today's show is actually going to be really fun. We're actually talking to a really, now I would say, good friend of the show.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and
a man with a song in his heart and a love for Taco Bell that is unmatched by anybody except for maybe your boys here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you almost, it sounded like you were describing yourself for a second.
Yeah, yes.
A man with a song in his heart who loves Taco Bell.
Well, that's me as well. There's a lot of us out there in Bell Nation. A lot of musicians out there in Bell Nation trying to make ends meet, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Make ends meet, MEAT.
For some reason. But awesome. Thank you guys so much for being back. And then Jordan, he was actually on we described it as a secret trip.
Yeah, but it was more of just a vacation that we, but towards the end of the vacation, we're going to let Jordan really break down the details of what this trip looked like because it was pretty exciting. But let's just say that it culminated with a fantastic trip to a Peruvian Taco Bell, to which Jordan got to sample all sorts of exciting fare locally from Peru, and we're gonna fucking talk about it tonight with him.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the inside scoop from the man himself, who's been around the world and back with Bell on his back.
Call him Quasimodo because he's going around ringing bells.
Ooh.
Okay, Jordan, if you can't, just tell us a little bit about your Peruvian trip.
It was amazing. The primary objective was clearly to go to Taco Bell.
Naturally.
Peru. Yeah. Secondly, after that, we went to Machu Picchu. Yeah, one of the seven.
What a bore!
Boring. One of the 7 ancient wonders of the world. It was like legit fire.
Really?
I mean, you get up there and it is like spiritual, bro. Like you can feel the energy. I mean, it is
close to the heavens. Glenn Bell touched you in your heart.
A little bit. I felt it. Yeah. And it's like it's I mean it's high key terrifying also. Being up there. The mountains are like dead ass 90 degrees. Like,
really?
No cap. Like it is like for real straight up and down. And the worst part wasn't actually being up there because that was pretty spectacular to be honest. The worst part was the bus ride from the little town beneath. It's a 25 minute bus ride from this town called Aguas Calientes.
Mm-hmm.
And you go up to the top of Machu Picchu.
Is that hot water?
Hot springs, but yeah. And so
I'm Mexican, guys. I don't know if you guys know this, but I just translated that right on the spot. I'm good.
Yeah, hot waters. And, dude, it was like the van ride. It's like fucking winding up the mountain, like back and forth, bro.
Yeah, that's what I pictured in my head.
That's
it's
exactly
like
what I
that.
pictured.
Just like you're looking out the window and it feels like you're just like on.
It feels like I could fall.
Yeah.
But the worst part wasn't actually like the like, you just get like this fear of heights when you look at it.
The vertigo.
Yeah, the worst part, honestly.
Surprisingly, the llamas.
Worst part by far was the bus felt like it was leaning over the fucking edge. The top of the bus felt like at any moment. And I really was like, I might die. I might die. Other than that, great time.
Peaceful.
Yeah, it was like, it was
serene.
Really you get up there and everything takes your breath away. It's awe-inspiring. And so, yeah.
So did you go there? You didn't go there on the same day that you went to Taco Bell, though, right?
No, it's different days. So
okay.
The Taco Bells were in Lima. It took me 3 days to fucking get to fucking.
Wait,
Machu
so there's
Picchu.
not a Taco Bell at the top of Machu Picchu?
No, not anymore.
Okay.
Back in when was it founded? 15 something. Yeah, that's where
so
it was.
That was actually the first. That was the flagship Taco Bell.
There's a free real estate up there.
Yeah, and free refills.
Yeah, so that was in. So Taco Bell's though in Lima.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Lima's like on the west coast
Okay.
of South America, and weather's like dead ass perfect though, y'all. Like it's fire. Yeah, it's like perfect. So I'm looking for a jersey, and I'm like, oh and then we start talking about Taco Bell, and the place I wanted to go in the same mall as the Taco Bell. I'm like, let's get it. Yo, dude, I was too hyped. I was like, one stop shop, let's go. So it was fucking sick. So we go to the Taco Bell, we go in, and man, they had all of the brand new like logos. Everything was like
Completely updated.
Yeah, so
completely updated. Yeah.
So describe going in. Like what did you see as you go in?
Think
You're
of
walking
like a
through the mall.
Right? Think of like a mall, like but not like a food court mall, right? But the like it
Like
has
an outdoor mall.
Like well, it is an outdoor mall for sure. Everything's open air, super beautiful mall. Actually, nicer than most of the malls that we have here. It's fucking really nice mall
For sure.
And so we're there, and but imagine like a store, like it has its own little store in the mall, rather than like a kiosk or like
a food court
or like a food court. It wasn't in a food court. It was on the bottom floor, underneath the ground floor. Even though there was like a few different levels of it was a really nice mall. And so so it had like its own thing. So you know that like the house from Harry Potter where it goes to the back or whatever, like it's just really long but it's thin. It's like it was like that, right? So it goes, so you go, and it's a cantina. It's like a cantina. They got I bought a Coronita, like a little, So
you got Corona in Peru?
Exactly.
There you go.
Okay.
And by the way, their protocols way better than us. Not even fucking close. You had to clean your shoes, wash your hands, and take your temperature anytime you walked into any store.
Really? Because we don't even have to wear masks.
Yeah. So you went into Taco Bell. They were like, "Take your shoes off."
Yeah, you have to literally wash the bottom of your feet every time you walk into any store.
That's pretty cool.
Huh. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So you do that, right? You go in. And it's a cantina. They got a glass, they have a small, ordering station for a couple.
So, like an open kitchen, you can see into the kitchen.
Now, obviously, it's all glass.
Yeah.
But I think it wasn't glass because of COVID. I think they made it that way, naturally, right?
So let me get.
I mean, that's how the cantina in Austin is.
Yeah, the one in Austin before it closed.
Yeah, RIP that shithole.
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather have it than not, but yeah.
That's fair. It's number 3.
So tell us a little bit about the menu. What did the menu look like? Did you order everything in English? Was it written in Spanish? Was there?
Yeah, so everything was in Spanish, right? And surprisingly, if you guys would have hung out with me, I killed it with the Spanish the whole trip.
Well, I don't know if you guys could tell, but I translated pretty well here. Hot
Let's
water.
just say-
Hot waters.
Hot waters.
Let's say when it comes to Spanish, mucho gusto. All right.
So
Mucho gusto. Muy guapo.
So everything.
Do I know Spanish? Sí.
So everything was in Spanish, and everything was in soles, not dollars, but soles. So their currency is called the sol instead of the dollar, the sol. So soles, right? And they got the only.
Doesn't
thing
that just mean solar?
No.
Solus? Does it mean solar?
No, it would mean suns.
Suns. Okay.
Yeah, suns.
Listen, I speak Spanish. I don't speak fucking Latin. Okay.
But yeah, so I will say this: mostly everything on the menu, as far as what you could order, was the same.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
what do we get?
But
Unless you have a question.
let's unlock the palate of Jordan Ramsey over here. Tell us, taste wise, was it very similar? I mean, maybe stylistically, maybe item wise, but were the tastes comparable?
All right, let's break it down a little bit.
Cravins Krenek breaks it down.
So
Let's do
we got
that.
the regular chips and cheese. No, I'm sorry, not chips and cheese. The nacho fries. The queso that they use, it's the same.
Okay.
Which means it's got to be totally packaged and totally not good for you. So
Yeah. if there's fucking Taco Bells on Mars, they're using that.
They're using that queso. Yeah.
So.
Organic to Mars, yeah. And it's the same. But so that was the queso. I was happy to see that actually because I fucking love the queso, dude.
Oh,
The
yeah.
queso,
Same.
the cheese from Taco Bell.
Someone else here.
I'll take that fake ass cheese all
Oh,
day.
that's not true. I'll come back to that. I'm coming around on the cheese.
So that was
I
the
think we
first
talked
thing.
about this.
That was it's about $1.50 for those, I guess. But I mean, I can go through the prices if y'all want individually.
No, it's okay.
But I had the load. Y'all know I fucks with nachos, like
Mhm.
like heavies, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So I got the loaded nacho, and the loaded nachos, they're like $3, a little under, I would say. But
okay.
these nachos, so it's basically like chips. We got chips, queso, beef, right? The regular seasoned beef. That was the same. I didn't notice any difference there. But yeah, chips, queso, the same. The beef, all those things are the same. The chips had nacho fry dust on them. Game fucking changer.
That is a
y'all.
game changer.
So is it nacho fried dust or just the generic Mexican seasoning?
I've heard him call it, so far in this episode, I've heard it called powder. I've heard it called dust. I like dust.
It's that Taco Bell good stuff.
Dust sounds the most like delicious to me for some reason.
Yeah, I feel that. Because dust implies it has like a perfect level of like
I like nacho
layer.
fried dirt. I think that sounds yummy to me. Let me get some little extra dirt on that, please, sir.
Yeah, so they were like really like it was nice. I would say it was the nacho fry seasoning for sure. So like that was on there, and unless that is the Mexican seasoning, maybe I need to look that up. But that on the nachos fucking changed the game, dude. That shit was so good. Like that little bit of flavor makes a difference. Because sometimes you get a chip that's a little bit bland. You get a chip that ain't got much
For
on
sure.
it.
Yeah.
Or you run out of cheese, so all you have is plain chips.
And that's not cool. So, yeah, that actually added so much to it. I would say that's definitely better there than it is here.
Now, did they have any like different sauces, like sauce packets you can get, like that were exclusive?
Okay, so there was one of the things that was ordered was a cheesy, just like a cheesy burrito. Okay, and the cheesy burrito, it was like $1.50 almost. Yeah, like $1.50. That they didn't ask if we wanted like sauce packets or wanted sauce packets. They asked in that moment when it was ordered, what kind of sauce seasoning, what kind of sauce do you want it? Do you want mild? Do you want hot? Do you want super hot?
Okay.
And so hot being the answer, never got any packets because they don't serve any. No one had any packets in the restaurant.
Now, do you think that's because of?
I love that.
Do you think that's because of COVID or because of waste?
Oh, that's got to be saving money. That's
Really?
gotta be-
I'm gonna probably say a little bit of all three, but mostly probably money and waste. I think
in that order?
But I like that. Yeah, I
Were those
like.
things
Yeah,
on the
I
same?
think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I think they should totally move that way because if they're not selling ketchup, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't like ketchup on their shit, and also you get that for fries. But they're not selling fries year round. You know what I mean? So they should totally start moving towards these packetless.
Yeah, and
You know.
I don't know about y'all out there.
Granted that they do stylize their packets, and that is on brand. Like that's such a
It's
Taco
a-
Bell iconic.
Yeah, it's
you know,
like it's part of the culture at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we were fucking sauce packets for
But
for Halloween, baby.
But
So-
to the other point though, how many people out there in Bell Nation use all of the sauce packets that they're given in a given?
Fucking never.
no.
Never.
Literally never.
I bet in the how many, like 700 million people in America, there's at least 5 times that of packets. out there.
There's got to be like 50 packets for every person in America.
At least there's probably more. That's the thing.
I find them in my fucking car all the time.
Oh yeah, I tell them no now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir. I have a
Yeah,
surplus.
I tell them no.
you know?
I mean, because I feel bad. Like I just don't want to throw it away.
But I love the
You know,
idea
they get
of
so
like
much.
there's this extra step where somebody just like takes like this
a second.
employee adds a little bit of extra love, takes the time to spray on your salsa for you.
Now,
Fucking-
also leaves room for them to fuck it up for sure. So
1000%.
because they can put the
because-
wrong sauce. I mean, it's human error.
Well, not only that, they could not put sauce like Taco Bell does. When they don't give you the item, and then what you gonna go back there and like, hey, can you give me a little squirt? You know, I'm not gonna do that.
well, I wouldn't say it like that.
Hey,
but-
hey,
but-
why don't you come over here, give Daddy a little squirt?
let me get a little.
Yeah.
Hey, do you speak English? Let me get a squirt.
Let me get a little squirt.
So it would like the sauce was like fucking spicy. Like my mouth was on fire. So
Well, you're a mild guy, so
that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's very.
Did
true.
they have Verde? Did you see if they had Verde?
They didn't fucking have it. They didn't offer me.
I'm glad that-
son of a bitch.
I'm glad that you inquired.
yeah. He wouldn't have got that through customs though.
Yeah.
They're like, what the hell is this?
They've
This
been
is
all on
banned.
my ass about that.
Banned in America.
And then there was like a couple last things here. One of the last things was Crunchwrap Supreme, right? So
Never
I'm
heard
sorry,
of it.
No, no, I'm sorry. Crunchy Taco Supreme. So it's a
Okay.
Supreme Taco.
Mm-hmm.
One of the big differences. First off, good taco. Everything was pretty much the same. One of the big differences for sure was the shell, though. Shell, completely different. Remnant of Jack in the Box tacos.
Yeah, that's what it
Really?
looked like. It looked like more of that kind of like those tacos have become kind of the standard non-Taco Bell fast food taco,
Now,
I feel.
The truth is, the shell is just more authentic. And
But
I didn't
see,
like that shit.
It's so hard to say authentic. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's because like when you think about crunchy, like it was like a real tortilla, like a real like crunchy tortilla, like, rather than like the shit that's.
I think that's more of it. Instead of saying authentic, I think it's actual like an actual tortilla. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because as we've debunked on this show, that the hard shell taco is a traditional taco item.
Yeah,
or traditional
it
item.
is an original Glenn Bell thought.
Yeah, that came from the mind of Glenn Belly himself.
So the quality on the tacos for sure, were like that taco shell.
Yeah.
Was as far as flavor goes, it was a little less. It had a little less flavor, which I did enjoy. They didn't have any Doritos Locos.
You know why? Because they didn't have Yellow 9. You know what I mean? Or any of that good stuff,
Yeah,
that
that
good
makes
old
sense.
American stuff in it.
Yeah,
I
there
miss
it
my
is.
yellow 9.
So I mean,
I want to go home.
So I didn't. The taco was still really good.
Yeah.
But the shell, I would give the nod to to America on that particular item.
You hear that, Peru?
Can we get the Bruce Springsteen button here?
Yeah.
Where's that Born in the USA?
America takes it again. Okay, America takes it again.
But yeah, and then the last thing, which actually my favorite thing.
I'm excited about this. This is what I'm the most excited to hear about.
This was the item that you cannot buy in America. And there's actually two, but it was the dessert. And if anybody knows me, they know candy, my favorite. My first word when I was a baby. Your boy loves sweets.
But not because of the candy, but because of the stripper.
I was gonna say, like, you mean cocaine?
So, I'm a major sweet tooth. I fucking love sweets, and I actually am a fan of the Cinnabon Delights, even though like these other two fellas hate it. But the Cinnabon
Never
Delights,
had a good one. Still.
pretty good. Never had a good one.
Never had a good one.
They had these like basically dessert flautas is what they were essentially called. And there was two flavors, and they were like I don't know, 5 inches long, maybe 4 inches long, and they were very last thing that I ate, and it was like 20 minutes after I got the food, and they were still warm. So kudos to Taco Bell Peru for
Keeping
boys-
shit warm.
keeping
Yeah,
shit warm.
that's pretty awesome. And
Yeah, but what I think attributes to that is the filling on the inside of these bad boys. Because it's kind of like a cinnamon roll, but it's you know how like the middle of the cinnamon roll is real soft and gooey.
Oh yeah.
And then oh yeah. Let's say something
It looked
ridiculous.
like sort of like a baklava, kind of like a dessert.
But it
What
was
do you
like
mean
a
it looked
little-
like it just looked like a flauta?
But it was like a flauta, but like not very crispy. It was the middle ground between like the edge of a cinnamon roll where it's too hard, and the inside where it's like real gooey. So it was like the middle ground on that. So it was real soft, right?
Mm-hmm.
But one of them was chocolate. That shit tastes exactly like chocolate pudding. If you ever had chocolate pudding, you've had.
It was like warm chocolate.
I mean, it was delicious though. It was
like
so
a
good.
chocolate pudding inside of a
like-
a fried flauta. Sounds fucking delicious.
It was,
does sound
I would
good.
be all over that.
fucking banging, bro. It was awesome. The other one though was easily my favorite because I love caramel. So the other one was dulce de leche, and it was like caramel can be kind of like too sticky or like, kind of like
Yeah. What's the word? It's
the viscosity is.
it's like where it's too sweet. It's
Okay, yeah, that's fair too.
Yeah, where when it hits like the back of your mouth or like your teeth,
It's too
get-
much, right?
yeah,
This was really because it was so warm. It was so nice to eat it, and it was like it was so fucking delicious, and it was like just like warm enough to where it was like a little runny.
Yeah, it had like the
Oh.
perfect consistency.
Oh, dude, it was banging, and it was like because there was a level of like you couldn't just like the flauta had enough firmness where you had to bite through it, but enough softness where it would just like kind of snap a little.
Yeah,
bit.
like when you break that hardness, you
it
can
was-
just pull it. Yeah, that's nice.
It was great, and so that was like how it was. It was really soft, and it was so fucking good, dude.
and they didn't have like powdered sugar over it or anything like that.
No, it was plain. It was plain
Interesting.
on the outside. I think that breaded flavor
Yeah,
is like all you need to kind of complement the sweetness of those two, like in the of the inside.
Man, you're making me want to go to Peru, right?
Dude, it was banging. I was genuinely impressed with how good they were, and they were only $1 a piece.
Wow.
Yeah, they were only $1.
But how many soles is that?
3.5. Well, technically, they served them for three soles. So I guess it was like 80 cents for each one.
You know, and I just want to say kudos to us because nobody made a dick joke that entire time.
I was just
And
thinking that.
Yeah.
There was so many good
opportunities.
opportunities.
Yeah, can we just give
round
it up
of
for
applause.
us?
Hey, look at we're growing,
Yeah,
guys.
these
Look at
are-
us. Look at us.
We're turning into a family show.
This is I was gonna say this is like this used to be an adult program, but now show your kids.
You know, we're a family show. No
I
dick
was
jokes from
literally
us.
going to make a couple throughout the fucking.
So was I. But I was like, you know what? We're almost 30.
Overall, I will say I will give the nod to the Taco Bell Peru over my standard Runberg Taco Bell.
I'd hope so.
Oh, yeah.
I'd hope so. Okay.
Definitely over the Riverside one. So
Well, I think it's important for Bell Nation to, every once in a while sit back and just realize that this is a big nation. Like Bell Nation, it scopes the entire
It's almost
globe.
international.
It is. Yeah, it absolutely is. So Bell Nation, it's just good to know that no matter where you go, it's there's
always ringing
some
that
things
bell.
that never change.
Yeah. Well, Bell Nation,
pleased.
if you're in Peru or you happen to find yourself in Lima, check it out. Take some pictures, tag us in it, and check out that badass mural they have.
Yeah, or if you go to
Because-
any Taco Bell
we didn't-
internationally.
there is.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, if you go to any Taco Bell internationally, tag us in it. We want to hear about your experience. We want to hear about the specialty items they have, stuff you can't get in America. So just let us know what your experiences are. Tag us on Instagram, on Facebook, or send us a direct message.
Yeah, and we're gonna post the very special mural that they had painted up on the wall as soon as you walk in. I mean, it's fucking gorgeous, y'all. So
Yeah.
I was like, I'm taken back. It was dope.
Oftentimes in the drive-thru, there is an immense feeling of pressure when accepting sauce packets from Taco Bell employees. Remember that it only takes one word. Just say no. Flat out, just say no to sauce packets. Use the ones in the center console or the ones in the bag in the back seat. This has been a Bell Nation Public Service Announcement.
I want to introduce the man who makes the tastiest beats in all of Bell Nation, Mr. Yo Quiero Taco Ballads.
We're giving you the
Yes.
we're giving you the right. We'll have to put this in post. We're going to give you the right sound effect this
Yes,
time. We didn't
I
mean
don't-
to give you the sad trombone.
I don't know if you've ever listened to the show, but Devin has a great.
have.
Oh, perfect. Well, then you know
That's
that
great.
Devin has a great way of mixing up the sound effects that he puts on the board.
We don't see. You wouldn't know that because in post production, I take care of all of it. I make it shine. I make it glimmer. There's no way you would ever know that anything was wrong.
So, Mr. Yo Quiero Taco Ballads, tell us about yourself.
Okay, so I don't know. What do you want to know about me? I like Taco Bell. I like music. I'm a musician. I play guitar and drums. I like songwriting, and I like food, and I like cooking. I'm a dad. I have kids.
Wait, you're a dad and you have kids.
Yes.
Wow, multitasker. All
I guess
right.
that's self-explanatory. Well, I could have said I had dogs.
Hey, that's
you know?
true too.
Hey, true. I am a pet parent.
Yeah, I'm
So
a
I get
father
it.
too, but I just have dogs.
Okay, perfect. So, as a musician, what when you look at a receipt, what makes you choose the receipt? Because whenever you're on Instagram, I know that you ask for people to submit receipts on your ID.
Yeah, let's give the listeners a little bit of context about what Yo Quiero Taco Bell does here. Tell us a little bit about your formula and kind of what you do specifically that makes your content and your song so original.
Okay, so I don't know how it started, but I've always just made up songs anywhere I'm at kind of thing. So one day there was a Taco Bell receipt on our kitchen table, and I just started singing it, and
That's awesome.
It turned into a thing. So I used to just film myself singing it, and then I started to incorporate like using actual songs. And actually the first like songs that I did, so I work in advertising, and we have this really old like royalty free music library folder. And so I would just go in there and find like the cheesiest, like worst songs, and I started kind of doing it that way.
That's hilarious.
That's pretty awesome.
You gotta love.
But
you
yeah,
know,
people
I
send me their Taco Bell receipts, and I write songs out of their receipt. And I'm getting to the point where I need to start picking and choosing because I've received so many of them. And normally I was just going to do like every single receipt I received, I would do a song, but it's beginning to be a little overwhelming.
I can totally imagine. So let me ask you this. I mean, what I think is really fascinating about this is that every single person, has a different order of Taco Bell. Mm-hmm. So essentially every song that you're writing is going to be a different song depending on the person who's getting Taco Bell. But
Yes.
people, probably do from time to time have the same items on their receipt. If people have the same items on their receipt, is the song the same?
No. I try, honestly, this is going to sound really just like, I don't know, dumb or whatever. I honestly put
Yeah, listen, there's no such thing on the Cheesy Gordita
I was gonna
bunch.
say we are Taco Bell podcaster.
You came to the right place.
Read the room.
I honestly put a lot of like attention and care into each one, like, and so every one is different.
And you can really tell that. Honestly, you can really tell that your songs are different because honestly, Taco Bell doesn't have. They have how many items? Like 70 something items, if that.
Yeah, it's a lot less now. Yeah.
Yeah, and so of course you are gonna have some repeat items, but you don't ever see a repeat flow or repeat beat. You know what I mean with Yo Quiero Taco Ballads on his Instagram, and I think that is something that's
amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing, and
but my man also said he's an advertisement. You know what I mean?
That's what I was gonna say. Like
Yeah.
it makes a ton of sense that you're like you can do this and do it effectively because you were like you work in advertising. Like, what's going to work. Like, you know what sells. You know what I mean? He's
So-
like, this
Right.
I got a banger coming out next week,
So let's talk genre. Are these genre, length of the songs, are those all pretty kind of like similar? Do you consider yourself kind of falling into like one specific genre, or do you try to like really go all over the map here?
I really try to go all over the map. I try to. It's almost like I try to do something different each time.
So how do you?
And then,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
how do I pick the genre?
Yeah, like I'm curious because it's like, do you just go, okay, I did this one, now let's just do this one.
It's like,
and
okay,
you
this
just assign
person
it-
likes
Yeah.
this person likes salsa, or let's do a salsa song. Let's do it.
That was good.
Well, I did have
good,
one guy. He runs a tattoo shop, and so I was like, this guy needs like a heavy metal track kind of thing. So
Nice.
Dig it, yeah, I can dig it.
So-
sometimes I kind of base it off the person who's submitting the receipt.
Okay, I like that. I like
Yeah,
that 'cause
that's pretty dope.
You personalize it, you customize it for each person, and it becomes even more special for them. And,
Yes.
I can dig that. I like
So
that.
why isn't there more ska?
Do you know what? I haven't done a ska, and actually I'm a big ska fan. I am a big punk rock ska fan. I don't know. Maybe it's like I have too much respect for the genre to make it into a
For
Taco Bell song or
ska?
something.
That's surprising. Now I gotta say, Bell Nation, if you want to hear some ska, let's hit up Yo Quiero Taco Ballads. We need some people skanking in some Taco Bells, okay? Yeah, we need some more checkered vans in those Taco Bells. Now,
That's a good suggestion. I'll take that to heart.
Real big fish taco.
now, has Taco Bell ever reached out and said, "Hey, we see what you're doing. We need some jingles"?
So the story goes, I had been doing it for a little while. It was, I don't know, like whenever Taco Bell announced their tortilla chips that they were doing, I jumped on Taco Bell's Instagram and I just commented on the post and I was like, Taco Bell needs a tortilla chip song or ballad. And they replied and I was like, what? And they were like, yeah, we do. And so I was like, all right, they noticed my comment. I'm going to take this and run with it. So that's when I kind of went all in on this tortilla chips track and, tagged them in it, that kind of thing. And then I got a direct message on my Instagram, and they had taken a picture of...
You must have had chills running up your spine.
I had chills, dude. It was unbelievul.
Big Bell,
it was
reaching
unbelievable.
out,
They snapped a picture of whatever their office, and they had put one of my lyrics like up on the their those like boards that you can like rearrange the letters that they have outside the old school Taco Bell restaurants or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It said. Grip it, rip it, chip it, lip it, and they like took a picture
Bars,
of it.
son.
Oh my god!
That's pretty much the highest honor that you can get from Taco Bell is your lyrics just placard on their store.
It's that and the presidential award. You and Steve Gomez are on the same level right now, my friend. Oh,
it was pretty
that's
wild.
Awesome.
And so after that, it was like I don't know how many posts later, but then I got a follow. They actually followed the account, and then since then, I've been able to actually do a couple of like sponsored things for them, which has been crazy.
You know what? Give a round of applause.
Just give it up. Yeah.
So you'd say that you're pretty cozy with Big Bell at this point, then, huh? You guys are wrapped together nice and warm in a flour tortilla, and
we are pretty cozy. I mean, yes, I've been able to meet several people and work with their ad agency on a couple of things, and it's crazy because you look at my account and in no way am I the definition of like an influencer because I don't consider myself that because of how small the account is, but I don't know. They seem to dig what I'm doing, and I'm just going to keep riding this Taco Bell wave for as long as I can.
Hell yeah.
Got to.
Can't let go of that bad boy.
Now, I have a running theory on this show that we're too controversial. You know what I mean? Like, we are out of line on some of the stuff that we say.
Yeah.
Okay, he confirmed it. He confirmed it. This is the reason why we will not get invited to the Bell. You know what I mean? This is the reason why we're not getting Friendsgiving. So, okay, I'm not even going to ask that question because I know the answer.
I'll give you this. So anytime I've done like a sponsored post or done a song from like that, like they send over a creative brief and it's basically the do's and don'ts.
Nice.
And so they do get into the specific, like, do not portray our food or our brand in a bad way.
Do they tell you not to talk about diarrhea?
I was gonna ask that.
I don't know if that language is. I don't know if that is specifically in there, but yeah, they hint towards it, I believe.
Okay.
They don't call it diarrhea. They call it dribbly poo poo on the professional.
Please don't talk about dribbly poo poo in this song. Okay.
Shit, that's funny.
Okay. Now, I do. So one of our writers is from Phoenix, and he heard that you
really?
were. Yeah, he heard that you were from Mesa, and he wanted you to defend Mesa. I'm sorry, I should have looked at these questions before, but if you wouldn't mind.
Defend Mesa? What does that mean? Like
I have no idea. Is there a feud between Phoenix and Mesa I don't know about?
I don't know. Well, I live in Gilbert, which is a suburb of Phoenix. I work in Mesa, and yeah, I guess I could defend Mesa in the sense that there's a few good restaurants in Mesa, and
but there's only one great one, right? Taco Bell.
There's only great one. Yeah, there's only one great one.
Yeah, Mesa sounding real.
Yeah, I mean, it's Arizona, right? Now, what's your go-to order?
My go-to order right now is the customizable box that you can get through the app. Cheesy
Ooh.
Gordita Crunch, which I'm sure you guys are all a fan of. Cheesy Gordita Crunch.
We named a show after it, bro.
Really? Is that what you guys are called? And then I do the 5-layer burrito grilled.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
Grilled? Okay.
Chips and cheese, and then
chips and cheese.
I'm actually
Thank
been
you.
doing more of the Mountain Dew Kickstart lately, more than the Baja Blast.
Boom,
why is
boom.
that?
Getting those
I
legs
don't know.
going.
It's so good.
That chippy hitting different, man. It's got more
It
caffeine.
hits different.
Yeah, it's got a lot more caffeine. It'll get you going.
so if you
It
want to
reminds
eat,
me of those like popsicles, like the orange pineapple
Oh
popsicles.
man, if
whatever,
I
you
had
know what
that
I'm talking about?
experience, I would order it every time if that was my experience. So I mean, I dig it.
Yeah.
so if
So
you
that's
want
my
to eat
go-to.
like Yo Quiero Taco Ballads, that's what you need to order. Okay, you need to get you
Yeah.
a cheesy gordita crunch, a grilled 5-layer, some chips and cheese, and then you got to top it off with a nice Kickstarter. Ooh,
That's my signature order. Am I gonna get one of those like cool like branded like signature celebrity orders? You know what I'm talking about?
We're gonna send you your favorite items in the mail. They'll be arriving in about 5 to 7 days.
you're gonna want to air fry those.
We're not overnighting them because we're on that cheesy gordita bunch budget right now.
So what's your favorite thing that's like back on the menu?
My favorite thing that's back on the menu.
Yeah, you know how Taco Bell does. Like cancel
Yeah.
stuff and
Right.
then-
Potatoes are back. I know
potatoes are
recently
back,
you
which is a
just
big
had them for the
deal.
first time.
I did have them for the first time. I hadn't had the potatoes, and I actually really liked them. And
banging.
I'm kind of sad I hadn't tried them before.
Have you tried the potato Rito?
Yes, I tried that. That was the one I tried, and I was pleasantly surprised.
It's actually pretty good, especially for
It's
$1.
way good.
Yeah, especially
it's a
for
buck.
$1.
$1.
That's another thing. It's like Taco Bell's dollar menu is still popping.
Straight-
You know what I'm
dude,
saying?
it's
You can get a
banging.
lot.
It's banging.
Banging.
Whenever I got some Cravins, that's where I go.
That's where he gets his name from.
What did you think about the quesalupa now that it's back?
I
'Cause
like-
now it's 50% more cheesy.
Yeah, I like the cake. Oh, really? That's the claim? It's 50% more cheesy?
Oh yeah, right. So now it has mozzarella and pepper jack in it.
How do they even measure that stuff? Anyway.
I don't even know. It's yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it for sure. I'm on the Yo Quiero Taco Ballads budget, so I usually go for the cheap boxes, but yeah, I like the quesalupa. I don't get it every time, though.
Okay.
If you drop who you are, if you drop your like Instagram handle or your ID at the drive-through, do people know who you are? If you are you like, hey, let me get my Mountain Dew Kickstart, let me get my cheesy gordita crunch. Yeah, tell the chef that this is for Yo Quiero Ballads. All right,
So
they know me
I mean-
upstairs. All right,
Mr. Ballads, your box is ready. Mr. Ballads, right this way to your booth.
No, they don't. I actually there is a gal over at the Taco Bell right next to my house that kind of knows me. She follows the account now. But actually,
Nice.
the first time I got recognized, I was going through a Panda Express drive-through. Shh, don't tell anyone.
oh,
We'll
boy.
bleep it out.
And this employee was like, "You're the Taco Ballads guy," and I was like, "What?" He's all, "Yeah, I used to work at Taco Bell, and I remember you came in and asked me for a bunch of boxes for one of the videos." And I was like, "Oh yeah." So yeah, it was a Panda Express employee that recognized me.
Oh,
Which is funny.
Wow,
What a true fan.
getting called out on enemy turf.
I know. I got called out. I had to wipe his memory.
They were like, what the hell are you doing here?
He's like, "You can't be here."
You can't eat Chinese food.
So as a Taco Bell aficionado, maybe you can answer this age-old question for us.
Okay.
And be honest.
Please be honest.
Yeah,
That's actually
just-
the only. You could have lied to us this entire time. Okay. Right now is the only time we really need you to be honest.
Okay.
In your professional opinion, is a taco a sandwich?
Be honest.
Be honest.
I'm going to say yeah.
Woo!
Oh, my
That's
guy.
right,
My
Give it
guy.
up.
That's what we're talking about. Hey, round of applause. Mr. Yo Quiero Taco
Somebody who
Ballads.
gets it. This
Because
is
if you
why they
think about
chose him. This is why they chose him because he's intelligent.
He's intelligent.
He's intelligent.
If you took away the adjoining curve at the bottom of the taco shell, I mean, essentially it's just two tortillas like sandwiched together, right?
I mean,
guy.
Even if
My
you,
guy.
even if you
But
don't,
you have to take away that curve.
no,
that
but-
curve is what makes
No,
it a taco.
but
Come on.
even if you don't, even if
It's the bell curve.
No.
Wow.
Cha-ching.
Hey, you know what?
Just-
Hey,
Where's the cha-ching
another round
sound
of applause
effect?
for
Oh
my
my
guy.
god.
That was killer.
Yeah.
Give it up. Wow.
Okay,
Okay.
what were you saying? Even if you don't, what?
Even if you don't, I mean, just because it's connected in one section doesn't not make it a sandwich. I mean, if you look at a hoagie,
A bow?
yeah.
Who calls it a hoagie?
I mean,
Who calls it a hoagie?
Jordan's from Ohio, so I think that's what they do up there.
If you look at all right, let's just say a
hoagie.
cheesesteak, right? If you look at a cheesesteak, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah,
sandwich
that's still a sandwich.
for sure.
I
This
mean,
is true.
also, if you look at a taco,
Yeah, tell us.
that's
Nick.
still a sandwich.
Easily.
No
Easily.
joke. Okay, talking up Mesa, Arizona in the house. There's a restaurant that's just down the street from me, and it's literally called Taco Sandwich. SAMICH.
If that doesn't make it official, I don't
know what does.
does.
I don't know what does.
Wow.
I've never been in there because their tacos are like 79 cents, and I don't trust it. But anyway.
But we're going to play a quick little game called Bell-ieve or Not.
Trivia game.
Did you guys make this game up?
Yes, we did.
This is fantastic.
Yes. So what I'm going to do is, and you will be playing against our co-host Jordy. Jordy, say what up.
Let's get it on.
What up, Joey?
And he is currently the defending champion. He's played against Taco Bell employees. He's played
Really?
against, yes, he has played against our own music man, Devin Hanley.
Did he play against Lana Wells too? Did you play against Lana
No,
Wells?
he didn't
No,
play
okay.
against
That
Lana
episode-
Wells, no.
Too serious.
Yeah, too serious to play. To play. Okay, so the way the game works is I will give you an item from the international menu, and you will tell me if it's fake or if it's real.
Okay.
All right.
And part of the reason we're doing international items is because I just went to Peru like 3 weeks ago.
As you know,
And
Yes.
and I got to visit a Peruvian Taco Bell.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it inspired this.
That's wild.
Yeah.
yeah,
It was
and actually
badass.
at the end of the show we will be playing a song that Yo Quiero Taco Ballads curated for us.
based on
so-
the receipt
Yeah, based on that receipt.
from that.
Let's
yeah.
go.
Hey.
And honestly,
It's-
I'm going to
it's
give
really
it
all
up
you,
for
baby, so.
Yo Quiero Taco Ballads one last time because I didn't know that he spoke Spanish. So,
Claro
yeah,
que sí,
fantastic.
carnal.
okay, hold up there, Miklo.
Hey,
All right.
¿tú hablas español? Mi español más o menos, pero estoy aprendiendo cada día.
Hey, this is Taco Bell, sir.
So-
All right. Take that
Está
Taco
muy
Cabana.
bien.
Gracias.
All right. So, we will start with Jordan. So, I'm going to just give you the name. I'm not going to give you the ingredients. Believe it or not. All right? Jordan. Believe it or not. Fried chicken and rice. Believe it or not.
I'm not believing it.
So simple.
That is.
Dang.
It's from Saudi Arabia.
Oh, they got me.
I was gonna
Saudi
say
Arabia.
that's just simple enough to be an item.
They got
somewhere.
me. They got. I usually don't start this way.
No, you don't.
Don't doubt
Usually you
the
start
bell,
off
man.
better. Yeah.
Burn. All right, let's go.
Yo Quiero Taco Ballads.
What up?
S-Car on the go wrap. Believe it or not.
Wait, say that again.
S-Car on the go wrap.
God.
S-Car on the go rap.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like S-Car-Go, I guess.
Yeah, I'm trying to fucking.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, sir.
I'm gonna say no. I don't believe it.
Oh yeah.
Taco
See, I was
Bell.
gonna say I don't believe that either because that just sounds so disgusting.
Wait,
Like-
did I get it right?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
You can't hear the applause.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, congratulations, sir.
Where would you
Thank
get
you.
like
Thank you.
hypothetically? Where would you have gotten that? France?
A bunch of. Oh, I was gonna say a bunch of fish. I don't know. Escargot?
Man, escargot.
No, escargot.
Yeah, I
is-
don't know.
Oh, it's that's. I
snails.
had
Yeah,
escargot in
it's
Connecticut.
snails.
Yeah.
Huh. Français.
I'll say.
Okay.
That's fancy.
Jordy,
All right, let's do this shit.
believe it or not, the brunch wrap supreme.
Oh, dang.
Believe it or not, sir.
I'm gonna say. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's not a menu item.
God, you're good at this. Congratulations. That is not an item.
Did you say not an? That was a really hard answer to discern. It sounded like you said
Dang.
yes and then no.
No, it was
You
No,
said it
it
was.
was, it was a clear. It was a clear no.
No. Okay.
That should be an item, though. Brunch Wrap Supreme. That's a
Brunch Wrap
fantastic
Supreme?
name.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Brunch Wrap Supreme just like rolls off the tongue. Brunch Wrap Supreme.
See that my first thought too was like the Brunch Wrap Supreme would have only been available in America, right? Because America is the only place that has the Taco Bell breakfast. Correct?
I
This
think
is true.
Canada doesn't Canada have Taco Bell breakfast?
I bet it does.
I don't know.
I don't know. They
Guys,
got a
I
bunch
got a
of good stuff.
confession. I got a confession. I've actually never had the Taco Bell breakfast.
Oh, it's okay. Neither is Jordan.
Yeah, I haven't yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because
so shame
Alright,
on
good.
both of you. Shame.
Because-
Shame.
who the
Sorry.
fuck would go to Taco Bell for breakfast?
Hey, that's the way you start a good hearty meal.
Nick's,
all right.
Nick's like,
The
listen, in my 27 years of being at Taco Bell, I know what the breakfast is like.
the AM crunch wrap along with the AM salsa.
See, that's
You did say
that's
that
what I
was
was
really
gonna
good,
say.
though.
The
I've
AM,
heard that's good, yeah.
Yeah, it's
what,
good.
what would the difference be between the AM Crunch Wrap and a Brunch Wrap Supreme? And-
instead of the jalapeno, not the chipotle sauce, it's a mimosa. Yeah, they just
They should
pour
do like-
straight
or like a-
mimosa on it. It's
Like a
sopping wet
bacon
when you come to
jelly. Sopping.
Oh, a bacon jelly? That would be amazing.
Oh, bacon jelly. I don't know if TB would do that though.
Bacon
Hey, they think out of the
jelly.
bun quite a bit. All
You're
right,
not wrong. You're not wrong.
So-
There we go. Wow.
Mr. Yo Quiero Taco Ballads. I don't know why I keep saying Mr.
You
Mr.
can call me
Ballads.
Mr.
Mr.
Oh,
Ballads.
thank you, Mr. Ballads.
Mr. Ballads. Yes.
The pulled pork supreme soft taco. Believe it or not.
Pulled pork supreme stuff. I don't believe it.
Ooh, sorry, my friend. That is wrong.
Really?
Yeah, that is a real thing in the UK.
Where's that at?
In the UK.
In the UK, those people need some flavor.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
Dang.
They do. Yeah.
whew.
Pulled
Okay,
pork?
so we're at a tied game, right?
We're at a tie.
This
game.
is a
It's-
tied
Dang.
game.
It's 1-1.
Oof.
go.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go, dude.
Let's go.
Jordan, the chicken tikka masala burrito.
I'm gonna go. Yes. Menu item. I'm ready to pull it. Yes.
God, you're good at this.
Oh, dang.
So Mr. Cravins Krenek himself pulls ahead.
Wow.
Yeah. Yo Quiero Taco Ballads.
Yes.
Shrimp scampi. Believe it or not.
I believe it.
Sorry.
God, that's
I can't tell if your reaction is I got it right or I got it wrong.
Ooh, that is
So
wrong,
I
sir.
I start to celebrate and then I'm like, oh wait, it's wrong.
like all right. Well, shrimp scampi is like a pasta dish, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, so a Mexican pizza is a pizza. So what's your point here?
Well, I just mean that
Just
a,
put it in a tortilla and put nacho cheese on it, and
Yeah,
it's Taco Bell.
I just
it
mean
works
that
on the menu.
a shrimp scampi does not work with any item from Taco Bell.
Well, what about chicken masala?
Yeah,
What was the first one you gave me? What was it?
The first one that I gave you. Fried chicken and rice.
Yeah, bro, come the fuck on. If that shit's a menu item, shrimp scampi could be. Shit.
Facts.
but it's not.
No, the rice and
The fried chicken is
an item.
Yes, in Saudi Arabia. Sir.
I'm saying the fried chicken and rice is as far fetched as the shrimp scampi.
okay.
Dude, you need to calm down, bro.
I got that one wrong, man. Fuck that shit.
Okay. Cravings Krenek.
Wait, no. Oh, it's my turn. Yeah.
Yes,
All
it
right,
is.
all right, switch.
Poutine nacho fries.
Ooh.
Damn. I
Dang.
really want to say yes. I'm gonna say no go. I'm gonna say I don't believe it. No believe in it.
Interesting you say that. Interesting. That's you were right.
Let's go.
That is not
Dang.
an item. It sounds like it should be, right? Like
Oh,
Taco
definitely.
Bell
Should be,
should
yeah.
throw their spin on a poutine.
Yeah.
Poutine.
Okay. So I believe you're down by 2.
3-1. but
Mr.
it's-
Ballads.
You'll get your turn here.
I'm down by 2. Okay,
Okay. So
that's all right.
this one is going to be hard. So if you need to take some extra time to think on it, no worries. Okay.
Okay, all right.
14 bees in a tortilla. Believe it or not.
40. Like honeybees.
14 bees in a tortilla.
We're not allowed to tell you the bee species. I'm hearing from our
Yeah.
moderator that we cannot tell you the species of bees.
What is like the letter B?
I wish I could help you here.
It's so crazy that it might be true. I believe it. Bell-ieve it.
Oh my God! No, I'm just kidding. He got it wrong. Yeah, that's
I was like,
that's not
I
a
gave up
real
on
as soon as
this
you
item.
hit
game,
that
dude.
buzz, I was like, bacon, butter, beans.
No, it's like
breakfast?
literally bees. It's I wrote on
Where?
here 14 bees, like honeybees, in
So
a
they were-
tortilla.
we could have gone with
Where's
honeybees.
that at?
That's fake. That's probably the Taco Bell you
Oh,
would eat
it's
in hell.
fake.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
That's what they serve.
There's a decent chance.
That's what
the
they serve.
Riverside,
That's what they serve at Taco Bell's in that shithole of a city they call Phoenix, baby. Gotta go to Phoenix.
Wow.
You go to Phoenix, you get your fucking mouth stung. Can't ever eat Taco Bell again. Stick to Mesa. Stay in Mesa, baby.
You gotta go to Mesa if you want that good Taco Bell. All right, you can't be messing around with Phoenix. But Yo Quiero Taco Ballads. That is the end of our.
Dude, that was a
game.
blast.
Yes,
That was
thank
fantastic.
you so much for playing,
I learned
man.
so much. Yeah.
And I do want to say, Jordy still reigns supreme. That's what I'm talking about. Round of applause for Jordan. Cravins, Krenek.
Still number 1 on the board here.
Yeah, still number 1. Wow, that's amazing. But Yo Quiero Taco Ballads, thank you again so much for being on the show. We really appreciate
bet.
you taking the time and
Yeah.
messing around with us.
Yeah, and
Can I
before
ask
you,
one last question?
yeah, I want to ask one last question.
So
too.
I just, what would you say
Shoot.
would be the number one thing that we got to do to get to your
yeah,
level?
I was gonna say let me piggyback on that. If there was one piece,
Say that again.
What's the thing that you say we need to do to take the CGB here, right? Cheesy Gordita bunch, and get to that influencer level. What would we need to do?
Yeah, we need a Friendsgiving. All right, we need a
Sell your
Friendsgiving
soul.
box.
Sell your soul.
done.
That's what you have to do.
Yeah, can you sell it twice? Because I've yeah, I don't know. Can you sell it twice?
Jordan's has got his on layaway. Yeah, my last question would just be like, is there any advice that you want to give to anybody out there in Bell Nation who's trying to tap into the workings of Big Bell? What advice can you give to people out there who are trying to be seen and heard by Big Bell?
I have no idea, dude. Well, I don't know. Like, I'm surprised how this account, what I'm doing has grown. It's like I don't know if there's like a secret formula, or the world of social media is such a wild, unpredictable thing, and it's I don't know. I would just say whatever you're doing, just keep on doing it.
Wise words.
Yeah.
Wise words.
He
And we
also
will-
could have said, "Don't
Or if
do
it's
what
not
the cheesy
working-
Gordita bunch is doing."
Yeah. Or if it's not working, then quit doing it and go do something else.
Well, thank you
just kidding.
thank you so much for being on the show.
Yeah.
And then you are going to release the video for the song that you had created for us on the 16th as well, right?
Yes. There will be a video to accompany the song, yes.
Perfect. So if you want to watch that video, please follow him on Instagram and on Twitter at Yo Quiero Taco Ballads.
In case you didn't hear it the other 30 times that we said it.
Yes. And
We called him by his Instagram name.
yes,
That's
please,
right.
please.
I have to keep my two lives separated, bro.
Hey,
Mr.
business
Ballads,
and
we
pleasure.
understand.
business and pleasure. Can't mix them. I get it. So yeah,
Exactly, dude.
like, share, subscribe to Yo Quiero Taco Ballads. And is there anything else you'd like to say?
I would just say that I admire what you guys are doing. You guys sound like you have a lot of fun doing what you're doing, and that's the most important thing.
It is.
It's like whenever I do anything, it's like if I can make myself laugh, then it's successful. And so I just I applaud what you guys are doing, and it seems like you have a lot of fun doing it, and so that's the most important thing.
Yeah, it's been a great ride, and thank you again so much. I know I've said it a bunch, but thank you so much for being on the show, man. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. And then I have a question. Do you guys, anytime you record, do you guys all get Taco Bell? Like, is it like a weekly?
Yes, we do.
We're eating
Absolutely.
Taco Bell while we do this.
Oh, fuck
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That makes me feel good.
There's a cheesy Gordita crunch within a foot of me.
That's great.
Yeah.
No,
so,
you guys are great. I'm gonna keep supporting the podcast, and
Hey, that's love, baby.
thank you for having me on.
No,
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
thanks for support, and feel free to tell everybody about us. Your
yeah,
mom,
ABP,
For sure.
always be plugging.
your kids, tell them.
There we go.
Yeah, their
I
school.
will. Yes. Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
gonna let my kids listen to you guys.
Yeah, we actually had a child therapist on the show, and we were like, "So you would recommend this for kids, right?" And she's like, "No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't recommend you." But hey, thank you again, and you have a great night. Great night.
All right, you too.
Thanks, man.
See you guys.
Well, I've been your host, Nick Ortiz. Please follow me on Instagram at Cheesy Gordita Nick, and follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Cheesy Gordita Nick. I will be starting the D&D campaign soon, and so as soon as we start that, we're going to be playing D&D 5e. It's going to be a lot of fun, and yeah.
Cool. Yeah, this is Devin signing off. DJ Dildo, you know the name. Look me up on Instagram, on the computer and shit. Devin B. Hanley.
And it's your boy signing off. Thanks. Good to be back.
Good to have you.
Yeah.
Good to be there.
I love you guys.
Good to be back.
So, but yeah, follow your boy 112, YABOI 112 on IG, and get at me.
And be sure to follow Yo Quiero Taco Ballads. We're actually going to let him play us out.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Jane.
Holla.
Ooh. You feeling this? Let's go. Yo.
This track goes out to my boys, the Cheesy Gordita Bunch. Yo, Taco Bell, Peru, what's for lunch? Boleta de venta electrónica. Papas con queso loaded, nacho molida. 2 cervezas nice and chilled, yeah. Coronitas, cheesy burro, crunchy taco supreme. Recontra picante, Inca Cola mediana. Cheesy Gordita Bunch in the house.
This show is made possible thanks to listeners like you. For more great Cheesy Gordita Bunch content, follow us on social media. And if you'd like to support the show and hear exclusive bonus content, subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/Cheesy Gordita Bunch.